She literally turns and is like, you want fair? It's for you. And she's like, oh honey, you're darker than me. I use medium under my eyes. God, she's like, just don't put it all over your face. You'll look like a ghost, honey. She was just being rude. I just poured my heart and soul out and the camera cut off and I don't know when it did. But hi, I'm in my new apartment. I've been here for about 6 months, but I have not like sat down to film anything in like forever. It's just like very overwhelming for me to like look at all this makeup stuff and start filming again. Like I still love makeup. I'm still buying all this makeup behind the scenes and like getting videos ready, like video ideas ready, and then I just like don't do it. Like I just don't sit down and film a video, but I'm so ready to do it. I was so excited and I am here now and I'm ready to do the damn thing. I hope you guys enjoy this video and let's get into it. Okay, so the first product I have here is the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation in the color Medium 1. I have already tried this foundation once and I really like it. And I really didn't want to because it's so expensive and it's really nice. I expected it to be a much thicker consistency. It's much more liquidy. So I'm just going to take 2 pumps on the sponge and I'm going to start putting it all over my face. And with this foundation, luckily a little does go a long way, and I was expecting this to be a little bit more on the thick side. For some reason, more expensive foundations usually are like more thick in consistency, but this one was a little more on the liquidy side, which is what I like in foundations. It's a beautiful medium to full coverage. I actually would recommend this foundation. I think it's worth it. I have not made a YouTube video in a long time. I don't even know how to really like introduce myself back into these videos. The last time I made a video was, man, I want to say at least like a video that I've put out, I would say at least 8 months ago. I made a video right before this one on acrylic nails and then I just like never uploaded it. I edited it and everything. It's not good to go, but I just need like music behind the video, just like simple stuff, and I never did it. I don't know. So now I'm recording this video and if you're seeing it, it went out obviously. I don't want to say I haven't had time. That's a little true, but I just haven't found the right time for it, and I didn't want to jump back in if I wasn't like ready, I guess. Like if I wasn't like feeling comfortable, because I feel so weird like coming on here and I'm not like confident or anything. I can't explain it, but I feel ready, but I feel a lot better and I was excited to make a video today, so I felt like now's the time. And I'm feeling a lot better. Like I recently got my Moderna booster shot and oh man, did that kick my ass. Like dude, I was in bed sick for like 4 days. I had a fever for 3 of like 102. I just felt horrible, like super dizzy, but I feel so much better. But yeah, I honestly would recommend this foundation. I really like it. So the next step in my base routine would be like a bronzer and a blush, and I've really been into the liquids. So I got like on Black Friday, I really went in on the Made by Mitchell liquid blushers. I was able to get like a full blush set, and then I got a bronzer so I could give it a try. So I'm really excited about these. I've been using them. I really like them. But man, do I have a story to tell you about my shipping situation. It was horrible. It was very stressful. I'm going to be using the Blursh bronzer in the color Carmel Chisel. I already ordered 2 more bronzers and 1 more blush just so I can give the colors a try. But first I'm just going to go in on my forehead. If you guys don't know who Made by Mitchell is, he is a makeup artist based in the UK, and so that's where his products are coming from. So I went and I ordered some. It had shipped right away, like the day after I ordered. And so I was really excited. They were gonna come like sooner than I thought. So anyway, they get here in the States to my local post office. And then out of nowhere, they take off to where my billing address is, which is where I'm originally from. And which is really confusing because obviously I don't live where my permanent address is, you know? So that was really weird. I was like, wow, so they're shipping it to where my billing address and not my shipping address, which is fine because that's my parents' house. But it was really weird. It literally went back and forth like twice. And so I finally went to the post office because it said it was in the city I'm currently living in, where the package apparently, according to tracking, is at. So I went and I was like, you know, can you show me where my package is at, like which post office, so I can just go pick it up. Like it's been going back and forth. And I told her like the whole story, which she probably didn't even, you know, need to know that. But anyway, she's like, yeah, like it's an international package, so I need to check in the back. I'll be right back. I was like, okay. So she checked and she's like, well, it is currently going back where it came from, which is the UK, because you put the wrong zip code. I was like, oh my god. Like this had been a month already after I had ordered the blushes and bronzer. So I had been waiting forever and they still weren't here, and it was just very frustrating because when the post office opened, I was already at work, and when it closed, I was getting out of work. So there's no way for me to like go and like stop what was happening. It was just going back and forth. And so I finally got the time to go get it, and it had been shipped back to the UK. So she says, right? About a week goes by, and you know, I told my boyfriend, you know what, can you just go try to get it for me? Like I really think it's still there. It says that it hasn't moved, like when I click the tracking number. So then he goes. So before I jump into that, I'm going to use my favorite blush from the little bundle, and this is in the color Melon Sorbet. It's a very pretty like baby peach color. It looks like this, very pretty. So my boyfriend goes to the post office and they send him to another one because apparently we have certain post office to go to, like for certain zip codes. I didn't know that. And so they send him to our post office, and so he goes and he says, you know, like, hey, like we've been trying to look for this package, like can you locate it for us? And they're like, yeah, like it looks like it's on the truck. They said, okay, so we'll call the driver and see if he picks up to let him know that he can follow through with the drop off. So they call him. Of course he doesn't answer. I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia Concealer, but of course he doesn't answer, and they said we'll just wait for him to call us back and go from there. So I'm at work. I don't know what's going on. I'm kind of just like freaking out because I spent so much money, and the shipping from the UK to the US is crazy. So I figured, like, you know, Black Friday, there's no other time I'm gonna buy these blushes other than now. So I did it, and I was in a rush because I thought they were gonna sell out super quick. So I was in a rush, and that's why I put like the wrong zip code, right? So apparently the guy had called them back and they were able to get my package to my place, right? So I get home and I'm like, oh my god, no way. Like I didn't expect it to be there. I don't know why. Like it had been like such a crazy experience trying to get that damn package. I get the package and I'm just like, what the heck? Like if I can try to figure out and put it here. I took a video because I was like, this is crazy. Like it was so smashed and messed up and open already. It was like open. And so I was like, there's no way the products had like survived all this. Just looks like it had been stomped on. Like I'm not even exaggerating, but no, yeah. Moral of the story, they came in one piece, nothing was broken, and I was so excited, and I was so in love with them that I put in another order and made sure to put the right zip code. I don't have a new loose setting powder, but I do have a new under eye setting powder, and it is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder in the color Fair. And I have another story for you guys about this powder. So I went into a new Sephora that they made here, and I was like, okay, let me go look for the powder because I wasn't able to find it anywhere, right? And so I saw this lady who worked there, and she was just standing there, you know, like behind the counter. And I was like, hi, like, can you help me with something? Because I had found the powder that I wanted, but it wasn't in stock. Like, it was on display, but it wasn't in stock there. So I asked her, you know, do you have any in the back, or, you know, under like that little drawer they have? And she's like, oh yeah, I feel like we had a lot left. She's like, let me go find one for you. She's like, what color do you need? And I said fair, because I want it for under eye brightening, you know, like it's not for all over my face. And she's like, she literally turns and is like, you want fair? It's for you. I said yes. I automatically was so offended, and I'm like, what the heck? And so I was like, yes. I was like, I want it for under my eyes to brighten. And she's like, oh honey, you're darker than me. I use medium under my eyes. I was like, okay, well, I want it to brighten my under eye. She's like, I'm gonna go get you a medium. And she like goes, and I'm like, what? Like, I had never had that experience, right? Where she's like, no, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna go get you what I think works for you. And I was like, okay. So then I was like, go ahead, but I'm gonna ask for fair. Like, what is happening? So she like goes and turns back. And it's like, you know, let me just swatch it for you so I can show you. Like, let me just swatch it for you. And I was like, okay, but can you swatch like the fair one? I don't want to put medium like under my eyes. Like, yes, I am like a light to medium shade, but I want to brighten. I don't want to have this dark cast under my eyes. And so she goes in with the sponge, and she's like, here you go. Like, no exaggeration, goes ham. So like, I'll look ridiculous like when I put it under my eyes. So I rub it on the back of my hand to like take some off. I put it under my eyes, and I'm like, she's like, oh wow. She's like, maybe I should try fair. I don't know what to do in this situation. Like, I just like, she was just being rude, you know. And then on top of that, she's like, oh okay, thank God. She's like, just don't put it all over your face, you'll look like a ghost, honey. Oh my god. I was like, okay. She meets me at the front, and she drops it on the floor. And she's like, ah. I was like, can we check that? I'm sorry to be difficult, but can we check that? Because I really don't want to buy this expensive powder and then it's like broken when I go to the car, you know? Oh yeah, sure. And she's just being like super like, I'm like, what do you want me to do? It was just like a very awkward experience. But anyway, speaking of this powder, I wanted it to brighten my under eyes. So yes, this is much lighter than my skin tone, but I wanted it for under my eyes. So with that being said, what I'm going to do is spray my face a little bit with the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. Because if I put powder on top of powder, it's just going to look super dry. I feel like the setting spray is dry, so I'll go in with the powder. I haven't really used it too much. I tried it yesterday a little bit, and I don't know if it's like supposed to be swiped on or pressed in. Honestly, I have no clue. But I had been wanting this powder forever because I hear it's very smoothing, and so I was like, okay, perfect, it's smoothing, and then I can get a lighter shade so it can brighten under my eye. And I feel like it's been doing a good job the 2 times I've used it. Usually I would do my eyes first, but I've been really into cream contour and cream blush, so I've been doing my face first and then I move on to eyes. I already did my eyebrows, and so now I'm gonna go into eyeshadow. I'm gonna find something that I have that's new. So something else I bought recently was this Colourpop, it's a mood palette. It's so pretty. So I found a look like right before this video, and it's a very simple look, but it looks so pretty and like structured, and she has freckles, and I kind of want to do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the video up right here, and her name is Samantha 4. Okay, so I don't know how much of that the camera caught, but my SD card got full. So all I'm doing is taking Midnight Run, which is just this warm brown up here, and I'm gonna take it in my crease. Now in the video, the eyeshadow look is a lot more subdued, but I do want a little bit more depth, so I'm going in with a little bit more of a dark brown. I know it looks so dirty, but it's just powder, I promise. Like, dude, like the powder gets everywhere. Okay, so now I'm gonna take a lighter transition shade. I'll probably go in with this guy right here. Now I'm just gonna take that like on the, like right under my eyebrow and right over that brown color to blend it out. Deepen out this outer part just with a little bit of a darker brown. So now I'm gonna go in with an eyeliner, and I'm going to try to mimic her look as best I can. So she has like a little wing in the front. Okay, here we go. So I'm doing this new thing where I'm trying not to be such a anal person about everything. So you know what, this isn't perfect, but we're gonna keep it moving. This kills me on the inside. So what I'm going to do is clean up the sides a little bit, like in here, and then we'll come back and do the under eye. And then once I do that, is her under eye dark? So I got these new eyelashes from like a local beauty shop, and they are from Beauty Creations in the style Insta Famous. And I think these lashes would look really good with this look. They also kind of look like the lashes that Miss Samantha was wearing. So I've been putting a little bit of lash glue in the front, and I let it dry, and then I put it on the lashes, and then I let that dry for like 2 to 3 minutes, and it's like a magnet. They will not come off. So there's a tip for you. So Wet n Wild came out with these black sponges for Halloween, and they're like, excuse me sir, they're like their regular sponges but in black. They're the best. I love their regular sponge. It's literally like this, the one I used, but just in pink. It has like the best shape ever and the best texture. So if they're still available on the website, go get some, because I know I'm going to. So anyway, I'm gonna spray my face, and then I need to pick a lip. I don't know what to do. This is the lip liner from Morphe in the color Sweet Tea. So one of my favorites. I love me like a cool tone brown. I'm gonna try not to overline. Fuck. Emphasis on try. I'm just gonna use this Kylie lipstick in the color Nova. Alright guys, I think I'm done with this look or whatever. I like the way it turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching and coming back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. I'm gonna be making more videos. I'm gonna do it. I really want to start making them every week, if not every 2 weeks. That would be great. But we'll see how my schedule works with me. It's been a while since I've done a video. I filmed a video, I didn't put it up, And now I'm filming another video, and hopefully I like this one and I put it up. I feel ready to come back and sit down and have fun and like enjoy makeup again. Like I low-key really fell out of love with makeup, but in reality I just like wasn't feeling like ready, or I wasn't like feeling it with anything. But I still love makeup and I still really enjoy making these videos. So much has changed in the last like couple years, and I really want to share it with you guys and all that fun stuff, because like this really is like this really is like therapeutic for me, and it's so fun and it's so relaxing to like come on here and play with makeup and do all that fun stuff. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will definitely see you in the next one. Bye.